NikyMonik. Today is June 20 of the 2021, and our guest today is a young man. He's from Romania, educated in business management from the Romanian American University in Bucharest. He is a DNA activator, healer, and a mental trainer working with entrepreneurs, artists, and creative performers all over the world. He's also a truth researcher and biology therapies. He's a clearing EMF, radiation, and environmental pollution. He's been coached in teaching how working with the spiritual realm, cleansing the DNA activation. He's been helping a lot of people with trauma, integration, higher self-environment, human aura energy. Also, he's a demonic possession helper. Here is Catalin Tomescu from Romania, Bucharest. I lost your name. Can you tell me about where did you came from?
Nikki, first of all, I want to thank you for doing this interview. Before we get started, I just want to salute everyone who will be watching this over time, and I really hope this will get to some answers that they are really looking for, because I'm not actually into being about me, but actually about what everyone could do for their well-being. So, as this has been stated, my name is Catalin Tomescu. So I've been born in Bucharest, Romania in '88. So I'm pretty young, right? But I've been researched in this field of bioenergy and studies and practice for more than 12 years, since I started getting into Buddhist meditation from a Mahayana school. And this is how I learned about clearing the karma from your field, from your mind, and from your awareness. And I think this really got me started, got really fired up. So this has been one of the most interesting journeys I've ever done so far, because I tend to see miracles every single day, and if not every single day, every few days, and I get to witness them from my own eyes, from my own perception, and from the perception of the people that I'm getting in contact with, because they really see that everything is a possibility at just 1 degree change, right? One of the things that I really love to tell people about is this example, as the water in Celsius, right? If you heat up that gets the water very warm, right? So it's very warm. You can't take any bath in this, but it's still very warm. And if you go up with 1 degrees at 100 Celsius, the water starts boiling, and that steam can power up a train and pull off all the wagons, right?
Wow.
So I think that's the power of the 1%. That's the power of saying a yes when life's inviting you to do
Wow.
something.
That's right.
Since when this gift start happening to you? When did you feel like I'm a very different person? How can I handle with all those gifts?
Well, many things started happening from my own childhood, when I was noticing my sensitivity, and I didn't knew how to act upon it, right? Because we are not being trained how to deal with our own sensitivities, with our own perception. We've been born on planet Earth in the whole solar system. We've been given the best brain that exists, and still we don't get a manual with instructions on how to use the mind, how to use perception. And I think that's one of the most interesting discoveries that we as the human family could do, right? Because we are not being taught about how our mind influences reality. And I've started experimenting with this with my own intuition. I started getting all kinds of messages and invitations, and I started becoming aware of so many things. And I've noticed that most people around me, including my parents, were not aligned to my awareness, right? And I was trial and error. Let's just say that. And I think that's really what we should do, to try our perception and try how to get in contact with our signal, the intuition signal. And the more we do this, the more we create skills in our minds as a nervous system connection that gets myelinated. Myelinated means that when we have the neuronal connections, the synapses, they get covered in a myelin sheet, which is fat, right? It's human fat, and that human fat actually makes the connection, the electrical connection, running very, very good, very fast, and very smooth. It's like you're building a skill. So the more we get in contact with this, the more we build up a skill. So in my case, doing this from a place where I had inherited and created with my own mind a lot of self-doubt and all those programming, the more I started become of better choices, the more I started getting better at manifestations. And I think that's what really is the foundation for creating miracles in life, in a family where, as I started saying before, I was raised in a family where there was a lot of chaos and drama because my parents could other, and that was basically a part of my own childhood that I had to integrate, where I had to get in tune with my own harmony, not depending on the environment that was around me. So in these situations, I developed a special nose for smelling all kinds of disharmonies. And soon I started realizing that this was not natural, this was not for human growth, because I was seeing harmony everywhere around me, but not in my own home, not in my own house, right? And I had a lot to integrate this, because that created a lot of suffering for me. And that suffering started to become, the more I cleared myself and the more I did the actual work to clear myself out of this heaviness, I started getting impressions over the feelings and emotions I sensed. Now, I'm not a fan of labeling, of being clairvoyant or telepathic, but this thing I knew: when I have something that was projected on me, I started getting even emotions that were very, very descriptive as a geometric form. I also started getting impressions on personalities of people. For example, I could see someone, right, and I could sense immediately if they were speaking from their soul or if they were speaking from another voice, right? Nothing bad or nothing good about it. It's just what it